G'day viewers, well, it's going to be bloody hot today. I reckon around 43, so Wayne Boombox Deluxe was suggesting to keep this light bulb. Interesting to know how thin this glass got. That's some bloody thin glass. Hanging on the wall, a wall of destruction. That is quite interesting how that failed there. It's pretty the government's regulated this bloody country so hard now. By 2014, the halogen versions of these lights will be banned as well. So not only will we can't, I don't think we can even import these anymore soon. They will stop us from bloody importing them. Like for in conditions of eBay, the government will have bloody stupid laws in place that stop us from customs won't allow it. Bastards. Those halogen ones I'm talking about. They reckon by 2014 these two are phasing out. We're only going to have LED or CFL, and that's it. So this is also going for ordinary fluorescent lights, and they're not going to make it compulsory yet, but they're working on it. They're going to work on once the LED technology is fully available, they'll start to phase these bloody things out, and we're stuck with LEDs. The halogen down lights, those 500 watt ones, they're going to move on to those and start there. So eventually phasing all CFLs or LED, and that's all we're going to have. So it's pathetic how they're doing in this country. It's bloody stupid. It's not really green at all. This bulb's okay. Mirabella though, this is the only brand that still makes these halogen bulbs. They can still make them cheaper, but they're crap. Philips and Osram still do, but they're available at Bunnings and Woolworths. These are Mirabella brands available at Coles, and they're selling them by the packs of 4s and packs of 5s. They're all dead cheap, but cheap for a reason, because these bulbs don't last. It's not a very good brand. So start collecting these up while you can, and if you get any crappy ones like that, have some fun with them in the microwave while you can, because soon them too are phasing out. Out of all the CFLs I bought, this one is one of the best. It's an Osram, made in People's Republic of China, obviously. It's consumes 200 milliamp. This is a 23 watt, equivalent to a 120 watt incandescent worth of light output. This is the brightest CFL you can get. I bought this about 2 years ago. So it's 23 watt and this thing actually consumes. It's the brightest CFL you can get. So I got 2 of these. This has been working quite well. It hasn't failed or anything like that. It hasn't burnt out. Although its light output is pretty impressive for a CFL, it still isn't enough to compensate for incandescent bulb. So for a room about this size, it's not too bad. But if you want good, decent, even light, you probably should have 2 of these. One here and one there per room. That's what people are going to have to end up doing to try and compensate for the light output. So, Osram Dulux Star Mini Twist. That's the model there, Dulux Star. It's one of the best CFLs you can get. It's actually quite impressive the light output we get from this. But again, it's still not bright enough. Okay, viewers, this is an old carburetor cleaner can. Once this contents run out, I made a little adapter that can inflate and repressurise these cans of air. I made like a little needle that sits on there. I've yet to design a better version. Just using an ordinary proper aerosol nozzle and finding a hose to fit over it. Adapt it, press it down, have like a pressure gauge on it. I can pressurise this as an air tank. Because the original cans you get with these are throwaway. This is just a throwaway bloody horn. I try and make this like those commercial reusable air horns. I just got me a decent size aerosol, flush it out a bunch of times, get the remaining contents and the hydrocarbon residue out. Just kept pressurising it and flushing it with air. I'm actually quite impressed with how this actually works. If I can connect it on properly. Yeah, it's a bit too much pressure, but if I take the horn off, the funnel will be even louder again. Like that. all our pieces here. Works quite well. Very useful. I can reuse a can over and over and over. Interesting. Okay, viewers, that'll be enough for now. Thanks a lot.